Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking all about how to be single for the holidays, how to combat being lonely, and just getting through the holiday season as a single person. So I've been single for 2 holiday seasons so far, and I've learned 1 or 2 things about being single and not being lonely during the time of like love and happiness and all that stuff. And in today's video we're going to be talking about how you can feel not lonely by being a single person during the holidays. So if that's something that interests you, go grab a cute drink. We're doing like a chai tea today because it's kind of chilly outside. A pencil and a paper, and let's chat our way through this video. It's crazy because like pumpkin season with like chai and spices is over, but like chai lattes, chai tea, for the win. Obsessed. Do you guys like chai too? If you do, let me know in the comments down below. My favorites are chai and Earl Grey, so let me know what you guys like down below. Chapter number 1, a mindset shift. Listen guys, in order to actually be okay being single during the holidays, we need to have a quick mindset shift here. Instead of thinking of singlehood as like this miserable, terrible, boring thing that you're encompassed with during the holiday season, let's transform our mindset and look at it as an opportunity. An opportunity that you've been granted, my dear, you've been granted this wonderful opportunity to be single during the holiday season and for you to be able to experience that for yourself. Understand that your singlehood could end at any moment. What if like literally tomorrow you're at the grocery store and you meet the love of your life, and then all of a sudden you're in a relationship? Then your singlehood would be over. But now you have the opportunity right now to literally live out your singlehood. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you will meet your soulmate and the person that's right for you. So embrace the opportunity of the time you have right now to really be single, be in your own energy, and be able to provide for yourself in that happy, loving way. This was something that completely transformed my mindset, because before I used to be so miserable and thinking that like everybody has love and like I'm alone during the holiday season, etc. But honestly, now that I've been single for a little while, I'm like, wow, like singlehood is such a gift. It's like literally such a blessing and opportunity for me to experience being single for myself before I'm in a long-term relationship that perhaps might be my last long-term relationship. So the best thing for me to do right now is just really embrace the singlehood experience. So try to think about it from that perspective, right? Like singlehood is an opportunity and it's not definite. One day you're going to meet the love of your life and you won't be single. So cherish this opportunity so that you can actually live it to the fullest. I want you guys to really understand that being single right now gives you opportunities to do things that maybe if you were in a relationship, you wouldn't necessarily be able to do. If we think about it, if you wanted to go on a trip by yourself right now, you really could just pack up and go. If you want to experience things with your friends or have more time to do things like that, you have the time to do that right now. Whereas if you were in a relationship, you might not necessarily have time to allocate to that. Even doing things for yourself, by yourself, experiencing solo dates, experiencing things for yourself, you might not necessarily have the time to do that while in a relationship. So cherish the opportunities you have right now, because you never know when you'll meet the love of your life and thus enter into a new chapter of your life. Chapter number 2, remind yourself of the abundance that is truly around you. Now this one kind of touches on FOMO, because you know those ones when you're single and like you see other people around you and they're experiencing their best life, they're having an amazing time, they're taking cute pictures with Santa and like, you know, all those cute things, and you're just there all by yourself. Sometimes this can play the role to make us feel like we don't have enough love in our lives and we don't have enough abundance of that. But I want you to change your mindset here and recognize that that is a symbol of love. The fact that there are people around you actually experiencing love tells you that there is an abundance of love around you. The same way that those people might be at dinner having a wonderful time and embracing each other, you're gonna have that one day too. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you be deserving of having that wonderful experience for yourself? It's just a matter of time for that to happen for you. So understand that by seeing other people love each other and cherish their time and energy and just that abundance of love, especially during the holiday season, that you're gonna have that one day too. Also, something I want to point out here is not every happy person that you see necessarily means that they're happy, okay? As we all know, there are many people that are in relationships for the wrong reason. There are many people that are in relationships because they don't want to be alone, because they have attachment issues, because quite literally they just can't get out of those relationships for their fear of missing out. But guess what? You're different. You're choosing a very difficult path to be able to walk that by yourself, irrespective of having a person beside you or not. And that is a very hard choice to make, especially during the holiday season when everybody's doing, you know, holiday fun things and you're here alone. But at the end of the day, remember that that easier path literally comes with staying up at night crying, having continuous arguments over things going in circles, consistent stress of like you and your partner and where you guys stand. There is so much there that you are better off without. So please try to understand that in this process as well. Not everything that you see at face value necessarily means that it's love or happiness. Don't look at all couples thinking that they're necessarily happy, because behind closed doors, we don't really know what's happening, right? So understand that at the core of it, you have to be living your best life, happy in yourself, in your energy, and doing things that makes you genuinely a happy and better person. So please keep this in mind. If you ever have like FOMO and you're out and you're like seeing couples and you're like, oh my gosh, everybody has a partner except for me, understand that like just because it looks like it's happy and joyful does not mean that it's happy and joyful. Chapter number 3, surround yourself with friends and family and people that make you feel loved. Okay, so during the holiday season, this is a fabulous time for you to connect with old friends, old coworkers, with your family, set up cute dates with you and your friends, and really just cherish the moments that you guys have together. Being a single person, you have more time because you're not consistently investing in another person. So that time that you have, use it for the better. Use it to better the relationship that you have with yourself. Use it to better the relationship that you have with other people. Use it to really create beautiful, meaningful memories for yourself. And that means, setting up dates with you and your friends, going out with your family, maybe decorating for the holidays with your family, just doing things that can really allow you to be invested in the present moment with the people that you love and that you care for. For those of you that might live far from friends or family or are looking to actually build a close relationship with yourself, what you could do is actually sign up for some classes during the holiday time. So there's a ton of really fun candle making classes that you could go to. You could join like a yoga class at your local gym. You can look online for like holiday things that are happening around your community. And I guarantee you there are going to be a lot of things that you can sign up for and literally just go to them, even alone, go to them alone and experience that. Maybe it's like a solo date for you to get to know yourself and get to know your current energy and just things that make you overall happy. And what I'm gonna do to get you started on that journey is we're gonna talk briefly about the 5 love languages and how you can give them back to yourself this holiday season. Okay, number 1, words of affirmation. So in order to feed words of affirmation, what you could do is write yourself a letter to tell yourself everything that you wanted to, or say a voice note to yourself, or write letters and Christmas cards to people that you love and that you care for. At the end of the day, it is the holidays and you can go ahead and write wonderful things for people that you genuinely care about. I mean, Christmas cards, do people still write them? We should continue to write them because they're really a lovely thing, to be able to experience. So go ahead and do that. If you have friends or relatives that live really far from you, set up video calls or voice calls with them so you can chat about things, send voice notes, allow yourself to really engage in that connection with people around you and yourself. Number 2, quality time. In order to satisfy quality time, spend time with friends and family and yourself. Take yourself on solo dates. If there are cute little Christmas festivals, go to those. If there's a farm nearby and you can go to like a Christmas market, go to that. With your friends, maybe host a paint night, a movie night, just things that you guys can do together. I actually saw this like really fun thing on TikTok the other day where it was like a painting thing with your friends where each person has a little canvas and like every 5 minutes, you basically like switch canvases and you start like painting with what your friend just finished off of and you continue to do that and rotate it so you guys can have like a fun time doing that. I did it with my sibling and it was like so much fun. So I highly recommend you try that. Number 3, gift giving. So what I recommend you do here, because it is the holiday season, what you could do is literally just set a budget for yourself and take yourself on an entire shopping spree where you buy everything that you really enjoy or buy things to give to other people during the holiday season as well. Allow yourself to just experience things, even if you just want to go window shopping, like just go window shopping. Grab a cute drink and literally just go window shopping, explore the different options, see all the fun things they have out for Christmas, and just literally spend time with yourself. Or do this with a friend or a family member and just allow you to kind of indulge in that whole holiday spirit experience. Because let's be honest, guys, we're not missing the Christmas lights and the fun little decorations and the gifts and all that stuff. We still deserve to experience that too as single people. Number 4, physical touch. Now this one is a little bit hard because obviously like physical touch, like as a single person, but what you can technically do is try to take yourself on like a spa retreat if there is one around you. What you could do is go book a massage, kind of do an experience maybe, even if that's just like a facial, go for a facial, go for something to kind of make yourself feel pampered. Or one of the things I personally love to do is there's this yoga pose where you like lie on your back and then you hug your knees into your chest and you kind of rock back and forth. And guys, one, it's really good for your lower back. If you have lower back pain, this thing right here, it helps you a lot. But what you can basically do is just give yourself a hug, give yourself a warm hug to allow you to feel loved and warm and cherished. Because at the end of the day, we are human beings. We do need like physical affection. And I do highly recommend, that hugging yourself on that yoga pose helps so much for me. When I did it for the first time, I remember my yoga instructor was like, hug yourself. And I was like, how? And then she explained this whole like hug your knees kind of a thing. And I do it kind of all the time now. Whenever I'm stretching, I just have a moment where I kind of like, relax my lower back by doing that and just giving myself a warm hug. And it helps so much. So I highly recommend you try that one too. And lastly, number 5, acts of service. This is the perfect time to be putting together acts of service because it's the holiday time. So what you can do here is actually give back to the community, give back to charities, maybe sponsor a homeless shelter, set yourself a budget and go and buy some things for the homeless shelter or for the animal shelter. Do something for another person. Do something that warms your heart. Do something that is an act of service for somebody. And trust me, this is one of the most beautiful things of the holiday season is being able to give back, whether that's at the food bank or the animal shelter, or even volunteering your time. If you don't have a budget, that's okay. You can volunteer your time at these different organizations. They need a lot of help during this time. So if you want to volunteer at a soup kitchen or literally just help pamper the pets that are up for adoption, you could definitely do that. Invest your time, invest your energy to be able to give back to the community. All right, it's your little pep talk with Ash time of the video. So let's chat about it. Being single is not a bad thing. Okay? I know that sometimes in society we're taught, being single is weird, it's an anomaly, why are you single? Everybody's in a relationship. But honestly, guys, understand that being single is better than being in a relationship that doesn't serve you. It is so much better to invest that time and energy into yourself until somebody comes along that actually meets your standards, that actually meets what you're looking for in your life and aligns with what you're trying to do. The person you choose in your life impacts your life, and you don't want to be choosing the wrong person because that can completely unwind the trajectory of your life and allow you to be in situations that do not serve you. So no matter how many times people tell you that you should be in a relationship, you shouldn't be single, blah, 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 it comes down to how you feel about it. It comes down to what you want truly at the core of you. And one of the things I can truly tell you as a single person to another single person is that at the end of the day, your happiness matters the most. So use this time to really learn what makes you happy. Invest in yourself, invest in your self-love journey, invest in what makes you truly authentically who you are. You have an opportunity here. One day you're not gonna have this. One day you are gonna be in a loving, committed relationship. And if you needed to hear it, then here it is. One day you will meet the love of your life. You will meet the person that is meant for you. You will meet somebody that will fall perfectly aligned with you, that will light you up in ways that you never thought you could imagine, that will cherish moments with you, that will you'll kiss under the mistletoe, or you'll have candy apples together, or you'll drink hot cocoa together. You'll have all those moments. I promise you that. But it's just a matter of time. So allow yourself in this process right now to embrace singlehood, embrace everything that it can provide for you, because one day you will be in a committed relationship. You will be with somebody that actually respects you, that values your time, that knows how to communicate with you, that is secure, that allows for you to be a secure attachment style, that loves you for who you are and cherishes you, supports you, uplifts you. I promise you that it will happen for you. But right now, embrace the experience. Allow yourself to be fully who you are. Learn about yourself. Take this time to take yourself on solo dates. Buy yourself gifts. Buy yourself whatever you like. Of course, in a budget, guys. Listen, we're not trying to be broke out here. But understand that this is a really beautiful experience for you and you should cherish it. So you're gonna be okay. Don't worry. We're all out here supporting each other, us little single folks. So you'll be totally okay. I promise you. Beautiful things will come your way. Allow yourself to experience all that this wonderful singlehood has to offer. And one day, when the divine timing is in fact correct and everything aligns, you will meet the love of your life. All right, guys, so that is the end of our video today on singlehood during the holiday season. I hope this video kind of inspired you a little bit to maybe actually experience singlehood during the holiday times and do things that actually make you happy and that you want to experience. Trust me, guys, I am so excited to be single during the holiday season because I want to do fun things, So hopefully this can inspire you to also do fun things too. Just because you're single does not mean that you can't be happy. All right, guys, so I believe in you and you can do it, and I'll see you next time.